Hey, E.
What up, Naj?
We are just 1 week away from the start of our new season.
Season 9.
Amazing.
We wouldn't have any of those seasons without the network we're a proud member of, Radiotopia.
That's right.
And that's what this special bonus mini episode today is all about.
It is part of a special Radiotopia-wide project. As you know, Radiotopia is a network of some of the, well, Erlon, why don't you take this one?
Sure. Some of the best independent, artist-owned, and listener-supported podcasts around.
Absolutely. I love that each podcast on the network is distinct and that Radiotopia lets us follow our creative dream.
Yeah, and that everyone owns all their own stuff. Independence. Every year, we ask our listeners to support Ear Hustle and Radiotopia.
And you can learn more and donate to support our work at radiotopia.fm.
And this year, Radiotopia is doing something a little different. All this week, shows across the network are releasing episodes on the theme, Making Trouble.
Erlon, when we heard the theme, of course we could have gone with...
anything.
Yeah, some of the bad trouble that happens in prison.
A lot of bad trouble.
Yeah.
But there's also people in there trying to make good trouble. Trying to make some noise to improve things.
Which makes me think of 3 words.
What are those 3 words?
2 Jelly movement.
You mean Jellygate?
Jellygate. It came up recently when our colleagues inside Rashid in New York were out talking to some guys in the yard.
So, you still got beef with New York?
No, I never had a beef with New York. New York's all right with me. He's part of the 2 Jelly movement.
The 2 Jelly movement. Could you share that with us? What's the 2 Jelly movement? I'm sure the Ear Hustle fans would love to know what's the 2 Jelly movement.
Hey, New York, I told them you all right with me. You part of the 2 Jelly movement.
That's what's up. What's up with the 2 Jelly movement? We want to share that with the fans?
Yeah, man. Right now, CDCR, when they give you a peanut butter lunch, they give you 1 peanut butter, 1 jelly, and 2 pieces of bread. A couple of years ago, they would give us 1 peanut butter, 4 pieces of bread, and 1 jelly. And it wasn't enough jelly to make 2 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. So we made a video, we had a movement, and CDC's response to that is take away 2 pieces of bread.
Yeah, you ain't getting, now you don't get, you get 1 sandwich now.
They made it even, but they made it less.
Be careful what you wish for.
Yes. I think I've also heard it said that sometimes the cure is in fact worse than the disease.
Yeah. And New York told us another story about that recently.
He says that Alpine, one of the housing units at San Quentin, wasn't getting day room. And day room is when you're out of your cell and you like to say bend corners?
Yeah, you bend your corners, you do your thing, get on the phone, do whatever. And so North Block, West Block, and everyone else was getting out for that day room, right? But Alpine wasn't. And this guy thought that was unfair.
And so a guy filed a 602, and a 602 is when you file for a grievance. And so he filed his grievance, and we got his 602 back, and it says partially granted. And what partially granted usually means is the joke's on us, because they granted in a way where you don't win anything. The guy's basically arguing equal protection. If everybody else has day room, he should too. And so now, to make us all equal, they took day room from everybody. And nobody gets day room anymore. No block, West Block, no block.
So how did people feel about this guy's filing a 602?
They use really colorful language when describing him. They blame him. I think he's just a guy trying to get some equality, but they take it like you should know that these people are comedians, and the joke's on all of us now.
Oh, man.
So y'all don't get no day room?
No. In fact, they constantly yelling out, no day room, showers, yards of phone, no day room.
Yeah.
That's one thing, man. They don't never give nothing. They stay taking some shit, though.
But Erlon, sometimes making trouble inside does get results.
Yep. I think one of the best stories is the guys in the shoe that, as you know, they did a hunger strike. And as a result of that hunger strike, it ended indeterminate terms and segregated housing units.
Now there are limits on how long guys can spend in the shoe. And you know, Erlon, this show itself is kind of the result of some low-key troublemaking.
Really? Let me know something.
Okay, don't you remember this story? We saw the flyer about applying for the Radiotopia podcast.
Correct.
And we were really under the radar about it. You know, you and I just kept
did it.
working. We didn't shout out to the world about it. And we got permission from Lieutenant Robinson to apply.
Silky voice.
Yes. And when we finally won, do you remember his comment?
Yeah, he said, had I known y'all would have won, I probably wouldn't have let y'all enter.
Yeah, or I think you said, I never thought you would win. That's why I let you enter.
Correct. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so we made a little bit of trouble.
We did.
And you know, Erlon, we always say this, Radiotopia made this dream happen.
Ear Hustle is possible because of this unique network. And because listeners like you believe in independence, in excellence, and in pushing creative boundaries.
You can donate and learn more at radiotopia.fm.
And please check out all the other Making Trouble episodes this week from our friends across the Radiotopia network.
Thank you so much for fueling our creativity and being part of this community of listeners.
Again, you can learn more and donate at radiotopia.fm.
Thanks so much.
Radiotopia.